Hey guys, this is Kirsten Stone here. I know you can't see us yet, but I'm joined by Kevin Winstead. Go ahead and shoot us a like on Facebook if you can hear our voices. We sure would appreciate it as we get set up and do our sound check here. We are on day 3 now of SEMA. Somehow my voice has made something of a recovery. And we are excited to talk about TCI parts this morning. We love valve train, but sometimes we have to get outside of that as well. Mary Beth is tuned in. Hey Kirsten Stone, glad to hear your voice this morning. You and me both. Kevin, say hello to the world so we can hear you.
Good morning, world. Glad to be here. Glad to be telling you about some TCI cool stuff this morning.
Yeah. Can you go grab my coffee, Trent? Trent's gonna be my assistant this morning. I appreciate him.
Good job, Trent.
Kevin and I are on this dual mic setup, so we're tethered together, which could probably result in some hilarity at some point in the day, but this early in the morning I just need more coffee. All right, let's go over by the transmission here.
Let's see if we can do this in unison and not trip.
So we can do this without falling all over ourselves. And I am stacked up here with my coffee and iPad and being attached to Kevin. We are standing in front of a brand new release for TCI this year. Tell me a little bit about that, Kevin.
This is pretty cool stuff. We're excited about this. We've got a 700R4 GM-based transmission that now we can put behind small block Fords, big block Fords, Mopar applications, you name it. So you've got the durability of the old 700R. It's a very compact transmission that'll fit in a lot of applications, and now we can put it behind most any engine.
That's awesome. And so this one in particular is the 700R4, but that's the only one we have, right?
Oh no. This is our 4X. This is our introductory into the overdrive market for these guys. But now, if you want an all electronic, high horsepower, 4-speed overdrive, we got you covered there too. We've got another transmission that's the electronic 4X.
Yeah.
That will also fit these applications. A little bigger, a little more robust. It's based on a GM 4L ADE transmission.
Yeah.
This one will fit in those applications that require high strength, high horsepower application, blowers, turbos, nitrous, you name it, something that makes 700 plus horsepower.
Let me interrupt you for half a second to confirm with Trent. Do we still look like we're good over there on that camera? Okay, because I'm showing broadcast interrupted, so I hope that all of you are not also seeing that, because I am not seeing our wonderful faces here.
Oh no.
I know.
And I spent all this time on my hair.
Yeah.
Does it look okay, Trent? Am I good? Looking good?
Nice.
Mary Beth, do you have a picture over there? Oh, okay. Wait, broadcast interrupted.
Oh no.
Interesting. All right. MB, if you're having the same issues that we are, please let me know. It looks like it may be a different scene for all of you that are watching at home. So, not sure what's happening there. But, so we've talked about the 4X for the 700R4. We've talked about the 4X for 4L ADE.
That's right.
Let's talk about this new shifter setup, which is a whole new thing for TCI as well.
Exactly. We've got a couple of options for either transmission. The new Outlaw X shifter for the 4-speed or 3-speed or 2-speed transmissions. This guy here, you can see it. We've outfitted it with a new electronic shift solenoid made specifically for these shifters, by the way. So if you need something that's a very compact shifter, kind of a racy look with the billet handle, very sturdy, robust transmission or shifter, we got you covered with either this one or the Diablo. This is the Diablo blackout version.
Right.
So it's pretty cool if you're looking for that dark handle, dark bodied shifter. Very slender in design, fits a lot of applications.
Right. Now tell me, you say it fits a lot of applications. That is what is so cool about the Diablo. So can you talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. Whether you got a 2-speed, 3-speed, 4-speed, it doesn't have to be a GM transmission either. So if you've got a Ford transmission, you got a Mopar transmission, we got you covered. We give you all the brackets and all the accessories that you need for any of those transmissions.
So you said it could be a Ford, it could be a GM, it could be a Chrysler. Could it be a 4X Franken transmission?
Oh, it could be. Yeah, good point. 4X transmission, 4X electronic transmission, works on any of those.
Well, that's awesome. The other thing that I wanted to touch on, and Trent, you may have to help us out on this one too, the LT4 lightweight flex plate. Can you grab that so that we can show it off a little bit?
Yeah.
So this is another one that was a new product entry for us. So you'll see it if you're out here at the show, at the new product showcase, as well as here in the booth.
Oh yeah.
We have an excellent Vanna with us this morning.
That's right. Way to go, Vanna.
The lightweight flex plate. Tell us a little bit about why that's so cool.
Well, a couple of reasons. Number one, SFI approval. So if you're going fast, you need something that meets all the requirements for your particular class. You need that 29.2 SFI certification. So this gets you that, and of course the overall strength of the flex plate. One-piece billet design, so there's no welds to break loose. It's all integrated into one piece of billet steel.
Right, and there's nothing stronger than a solid piece.
Exactly, that's right. Less parts to break, you know. So
great. So tell us a little bit about how you got started in with TCI, because you haven't always just been a CPG sales guy.
Exactly.
You have a bit of a breadth of knowledge that goes beyond that.
I was roped into the sales thing, and you know, I'm glad I did. I'm glad I made that move. But early on, back in the mid-90s, I started at TCI in engineering. And so I designed a lot of these things, flex plates, torque converters, and shafts, and all that sort of thing back in the day. And gradually, you know, moved into doing some seminars. And then in 2001, Comp bought TCI, and Mr. Sparks asked me to move up to Comp a few years later. So glad I did, and I'm kind of excited to be on, as Sparks calls it, the dark side.
Well, we're certainly happy to have you. You have customers that love and appreciate you. We've been seeing that all week here at the show. And you are one of those rare breeds of engineer that actually, you know, is exceptionally personable and does so well out here in the public, and we appreciate it. That's for sure.
Well, thank you.
So, have you had a chance to explore the show yet?
Very little. Pretty much been relegated to this area, but you know, I'll make it around before it's done.
See anything cool maybe on your way in? Anything that you were excited about?
Saw some cool cars for sure, and excited to go out and see some of those again. Had a couple of customers stop by even early this morning and said, hey, you know, you really need to come by. You helped us with a transmission, or you helped us with our EFI system.
Right.
You know, you need to come out and see our car. So I'm going to make time to do that this week for sure.
That's awesome. So, you know, talking a little bit more about performance that extends beyond the product. I saw you out here dealing with a customer with a TCU. It looks like it may have been a warranty issue. Not entirely certain what was going on there. He walked up to me and he said, can you let me know when Kevin's available? Because he had a new transmission controller overnighted to me here in Vegas.
That's right.
That is, to me, the definition of performance that extends beyond the product.
Well, we try to help our customers, and the thing is, you know, he was in a position that, you know, it doesn't sound like he did anything wrong, you know, and I want to help the guy get his car going for sure. So it's just something that we do. Yeah,
right. That's something that, you know, as we talked about with Chris Douglas, it's just an office full of gearheads. We're excited about our cars. We're excited about your cars. We want cars back on the road and running and driving and just tearing it up. So Kevin, you know, went certainly above and beyond to help that customer make that happen. And that is what we're talking about with performance that extends beyond the product. So what would you say to a, you know, potential buyer who's headed out to the SEMA Show? What's the number one thing they have to do, or maybe the number one thing that they shouldn't do while they're here?
Well, you know, you certainly need to walk through and take in the immense size of the show for sure.
Right.
You've got to see all the new cars, you know, Ford's here, GM's here, and then you got to go to booths like ours that, you know, where you got to see all the new products and talk to the people that manufacture the products, and what you should do beforehand, you know, think about your cars, think about your build and what your future goals are.
Right.
Make you a list. Hey, you know, I'm interested in these parts. I'm interested in the EFI. I'm interested in the overdrive transmission. So make a list of those parts. Go to the people that manufacture those parts and just seek input from those manufacturers.
Yeah, a little bit of footwork beforehand goes a long way to save you a whole lot of literal footwork while you're here.
That's exactly right.
Comfortable shoes. That's my number one takeaway.
Yeah, comfortable shoes is a must. Good point.
And it's cool that you mentioned about, You know, you see the OEs, you see whatever the hot new cool car is of the year for them, but to me, a factory Corvette is only as exciting as we can push it after the factory point.
And that's a good point there, and we like helping push those to the edge, for
yeah,
sure.
Absolutely. So with that said, I think we're pretty well set for this morning. Thank you all for joining us for CPG, Coffee with CPG. Make sure that you share and like this video. For everyone that does, you'll be entered to win a CPG hat and t-shirt of your choice. And with that said, guys, we're going to go ahead and kick off the show this morning, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Have a good day, guys.
Good day.